Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. 63rd verse. Ajnana Sarpadrashtasya Sarpyadashtasya Brahma Jnanaushadham Vinam Kimu Vedaischa Shastraischa Kimu Mantrai Kimaushadhaihi. If somebody is beaten by the cobra of ignorance, if somebody is under the influence of wrong notions, see, there was a child, now he is a grown-up engineer. He was small when I went to his house. And he had that notion that he was playing with one doll, and one eye of that doll has been swallowed by him, it has gone in his stomach. And he was so much crying. We have to go and do something, we have to do the operation, it will destroy my stomach and all that. That very time I reached there, and the whole thing was told. I said, hey, it's very simple. Why? Eat banana, then when you eat banana, that eye which has gone inside, it will get embedded in the banana. In the morning when you go to toilet, it will come out. Really? I said, yes, it's so simple. So I gave him banana to eat. He ate, slept nicely. Next day morning we had taken out the other eye of that doll. And where he sits for potty, there we have put it. I said, now go there. He sat there, did it. I said, now you with your own stick you do it. Oh, Swamiji, it is there. Nothing was there. The notion that something has gone in me cannot be corrected by any other means, only by a right understanding. Here also, Ajnana Sarpadashtasya, the one who is carrying this wrong notion, Brahma Jnana Aushadham Vina, without the correct understanding of our being, there is no way out. See? Kimu Vedaischa. You may keep on chanting Vedas, Vedas, Vedas all the time, but frustrated inside. Then Kimu Shastraischa, writing dissertations and having PhD on Shankar Vedanta. There was one person, doctorate, and he was a guide also in Pune University. So when I met him, he said, Swamiji, you are lucky. I said, thank you very much. No discussion. Okay, I'm lucky. He said, you know what happened with me? I said, I don't know. And I don't want to know. What is there to know? Is it Rama Katha, Krishna Katha, or what? To know about it. He said, no, actually, one student whom I guided for doing his PhD, he got PhD with my signature. Now he has become the head of the department. I am his subordinate. See, what should I do? I said, kill him. Over. This is so simple. Therefore, all other things you may do. You may study, you may write theses, you may be a great orator, you can fool others, you cannot fool yourself. See, therefore, Kimu Vedaischa Shastraischa, Kimu Mantrai Aushadhai Vina, and taking all kinds of mantra, Om Nom Sham, nothing will happen. Right understanding is the only solution to all the wrong problems. Therefore, na gacchati vinapanam vyadi raushada shabdataha vina parokshanubhavam Brahma Shabdairna Muchyate. One person went to the doctor. Doctor Sahab, this is my problem, please help me. Doctor said, okay, wait a minute. He wrote prescription. R. You know, doctor write R. R means regrets. You have come to a wrong place. What can I do? So R. And he wrote 3-4 medicines. Take this, you will be all right. After 2 days he came more miserable. Doctor Sahab, I have become more miserable. Why? Did you take the medicine? Yes. Show me what medicine you have taken. How can I show you? You told me to take that, so I made the paper into a ball and I swallowed it. Same thing. Without taking the medicine indicated, only by writing something, paracetamol on a paper and swallow it, is not going to help. In the same manner, vina aparokshanubhavam. See, one simple example. If I write on a paper, stone, S-T-O-N-E, and make a ball of that and throw at this boy, will it hurt it? It's only paper. So he will open it and say, oh, Swamiji wants a stone. He puts a stone in that and throws at me. It will hurt me. Now what is the difference? First, the word was not carrying the meaning. In his case, the word stone carried the meaning also, and therefore it has impact. In the same manner, Aham Brahmasmi, what to do here? I am Brahmasmi, no. Therefore, vina aparokshanubhavam, Brahma Shabdaihi na muchyate. See, friends, when the words carry meaning, then only there is an impact on the listener. In one place, Bhagavan Shankaracharya writes, what is the meaning of Sat? Satya. What is the meaning? So he says, when the words carry the experience of the speaker to the heart of the listener, that is Satyam. See? Therefore, vina aparokshanubhavam, unless we have direct experience, only by talking Shabda, Aham Brahmasmi, nothing is going to happen. Akrutva drushya vilayam, ajñātvā tattvamatmanaha, bhaya shabdai kuto muktihi, ukti matra phale nirnam. It should be Brahma Shabdai, na? Brahma Shabdai kuto mukti. Correct? Here is the wrongly printed. Akrutva drishya vilayam. Unless the objectivity is denied and ajñātvā tattvamatmanaha, unless we have discovered our essential nature, Brahma Shabdaihi, only by saying Brahma, 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 nothing is going to be useful. No liberation is possible. Then it will be ukti matra. It will be only talking liberation and suffering inside. Therefore, friends, which I told you a number of times, the real spiritual practice is be happy. All other things are okay, required in their own place. But the result should be that we are living. Therefore, living at zero complaint level. And when you have no complaint, you will stop talking to yourself. What is complaint? They have not done this, they should have done. No. Therefore, one has to get rid of the impact of objectivity. One has to discover that the wrong notions are making me miserable. So the wrong notions should be rejected without creating new notions. And then what remains is the ultimate truth. This is the only way, there is no other way. See how many examples Bhagavan has given. Akrutva shatru samharam, agatva kila bhushriyam, Raja Ahamiti Shabdanno Raja Bhavitumarhati Akrutva Shatru Samharam. One has not destroyed the enemies, and one has not acquired the total mastership over the whole world, all the wealth, and yet we keep on telling, Aham, I am the king, I am the king. See, nothing will happen. Like we come across this thing. What is your name? I asked one lady who was cleaning something. I said, Amma, what is your name? Swamiji, my name is Saraswathi. And what work she was doing? Jhadu pocha. So I asked her, why don't you go and to the school? No, I don't know reading and I don't like reading. Name is Saraswati. See? Name is Lakshmi. And having rags on the body. Therefore, only that I am the king, nothing will happen. In the same manner, Aham Brahmasmi, Malum hai ki Aham Brahmasmi. What about you? Aham to Brahmasmi. No. It must be our direct experience. Apnoti khananam tatho parishiladyutkarshanam svikrutim. Nikshepas samapekshate nahi bahi shabdaistu nirgacchati. Tadvad brahma vidopadesha manana dhyanadibhirlabhyate. Maya karyatirohitam swamamalam tattvam na duryuktibhi. Apnoti khananam tatho parishila utkarshanam svikritim. See, somebody told us that there is a lot of wealth here, but you have to dig it. So, apnoti means one you gets. Right? Apta ukti, someone in whom you are trust, who knows, he tells us that there is a lot of wealth here. Then khananam, you have to dig. He will not dig for you. Then tatha uparishila utkarshanam, and there was a huge rock on that particular spot, you have to remove that. Then nikshepate samapekshate nahi bahi shabdaistu nirgacchati. When these efforts are put, then only the wealth will be available to you. Simply after listening to that, yes, there is a wealth here, then take it out. No, it should come out. No, you have to work on it. Therefore, remember this important thing in life. There is no compromise for hard work. We have to work hard. Yes, I work hardly. Working hard is different than working hardly. There is no choice. Therefore, nikshepa samvipekshate nahi bahi shabdaistu nirgacchati. Only by words nothing will happen. Therefore, tadvad brahmavid upadeshaha. Similarly, we go to Shrotriyam Brahmanishta Guru Maharaj, then Upadesha, Shravanam, Mananam, then Nididhyasanam. These three words we should understand. Shravanam, at the time of listening itself the knowledge happens. Knowledge doesn't happen after some time. If we are 100% available at the time of listening. Therefore, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. It's so important. So, why Shravanam? There are three problems. First problem, I don't know. I don't know, then listen. So, Shravanam will remove the I don't know notion. No, I know, but I have got lot of doubts. Then mananam, reflect on it. Yes, I do my spirituality 1 hour a day. The rest of the time, dhum dhadaka. No. Remember, spiritual life is not a part-time profession. It is a full-time preoccupation. No compromise on that. See? It is not, I am doing this job for 2 hours, then I go and do that for 3 hours. No. Spiritual life is not like that. See? Therefore, these 3 things. Shravanam, we remove what we do not know, we go to satsang, teacher and listen. Then doubts, then reflect on it. Then nididhyasanam is unbroken commitment to the cause. Nididhyasanam. Nididhyasanam is not meditation. Don't have the wrong understanding. Commitment. And commitment has to be like a greedy person is committed to money, money, money. In the same manner, our commitment to the truth is uncompromisingly firm. So, tadvad brahma vida upadesha manana dhyanadhivi. And if this is commitment is there, then what will happen? We will start learning from every experience of our life. See? The guru, the teacher is not outside. You must have heard or read in Bhagavad Mahapuran, in the 11th canto, Bhagavan Dattatreya had how many gurus? 24. See? A poor person has got only 1 lungi and 1 shirt. A rich person will have a wardrobe of lungis and shirts. In the same manner, a daridri person has got only 1 guru. The whole world is our guru if we are ready and able to learn. See, that day I gave you example. Food is outside, problem is inside. In the same manner, guru is outside, problem is inside. So external guru must appear internally. And the appearance of the external guru internally, we are able to learn from what is taught or what is told. And who could teach us better than our own experience? See? And therefore it is so important. From everything we have to learn. See? Now one example I give you how we can learn. You must have seen small kids. The child is born and lying on his back. And he is watching around. Everybody is walking, walking, walking. How come I am not moving? Then he starts moving his legs. Oh, this way I can't walk, I think. See, everybody is walking. And I am also putting efforts, but these are wrong efforts. Then he turns on the side and tries. Doesn't help. Then he becomes a reptile. He comes on his stomach. Uraga means reptile. Ura means stomach, ga means gati. The one who walks with the stomach is a snake. So then he becomes, and then he starts moving, but it doesn't give. Then he puts more efforts, comes on his knees and all that. And slowly, slowly, then he learns and then holds on to the wall, to the curtain, stands up, puts 1 step, and after putting 1 step, he falls down. And if that child thinks, I can't walk, throughout life he cannot walk. He falls down, yes, again he gets up. That commitment of the child to walk is nididhyasana. Don't give up. There is no failure on the spiritual path. If we have learned from every experience of our life. In other areas you may fail. But on the spiritual path there is no failure if clause is there. If we have learned from our experience. Therefore, tadvad brahma padesha manana dhyana bhirlabhyate maya karya tirohitam. See, then maya karya is what? Ma means measurement. See? So, how many are the spectrum of light? Is it only the Vibgyor spectrum of light, starting from the violet up to red? Light waves are more than that. X-ray, gamma ray, beta ray, Satyajit ray, see? So many of them. But if we insist that, no, whatever I see with my eyes, that alone is the truth, then we are under the influence of Maya. Maya is measured experience. Now if we think that waking experience is the only life, we are under the influence of Maya. If we think whatever I see in the dream, that alone is the truth, then we are under the influence of Maya. Then what is the right knowledge? All these experiences, waking, dream, deep sleep, samadhi, they come and go. I am ever the same. See, Maya karya tirohitam. Then all these wrong notions will be dissolved and swam amalam tattvam na durjuktibihi. One's immaculate pure being cannot be attained by logic and logic and logic. Logic will never help you to come out. It will get only argumentative. Tasmat sarva prayatnena bhavabandha vimuktaye svaireva yatna kartavyaha rogadaviva panditaihi. Tasmat, therefore, sarva prayatnena, we have to put all the efforts in our life. There are 2-3 stages. One is called as Bahiranga Sadhana. Bahiranga Sadhana is how do we conduct ourselves in this world. And if our conduct in this world is creating problem for ourselves, we are fed up because of our own habits, see, then nobody can help us. We have to conquer our habits. Now these two things try. Do not talk about your past. Do not ask anybody about their past. See? But we keep on talking about our past. This principle we have to learn and understand. Nobody is interested in our past. Everybody is concerned about their future. But we keep on talking about the same thing again and again and again. See? So, sarva prayatnena. Then second thing, let us drop that habit of worrying about the future. I don't know what is going to happen. If you don't know, then relax. If you know, then be prepared. Where is the place for worry? See, one old man, his children told me, Swamiji, tell our father, now I am 70, my father is 90. He is so much worried about me. Now that son was 70 years old, his grandchildren were married. And this old not out, 92 not out. See, all the time worried. So why don't you tell him? I said, okay, people get work done through us. There is nothing like free food for us. They get the work done and then you get the food. So I went to him. I said, sir, you unnecessarily worry. Why you worry about the great-grandchildren? Let them do their life. He became angry with me. You tell me not to worry. This is the only thing I can do. If I don't do worry, then what do I do? How logical it is. If I don't worry, then what do I do? See, friends, worrying becomes an addiction. See, we have to drop it. Therefore, whatever is happening, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Relax, relax. See? Shrunushva vidvam. My dear intelligent student, listen. All the time condemning somebody, "Hey, you dumb, and listen." No, no. Shrunushva avahito vidvan yanmaya samudiryatan. Now, that what I am going to tell you, listen with full attention. See? Like you must have seen, while talking suddenly, by default it comes, "Now be careful." This was also a question asked. Swami, when you talk, sometimes suddenly you say, "Be careful." Why you say like this? I said, when it is a bhakti satsanga, Bhagwan Krishna, Bhagwan Ram, this happened, that happened, and in that lullaby, the listeners, they go to sleep. Now what the Kathakar will do? He has to wake them up. So, when he sees that 70% and above are dozing, then he will say, therefore, Siyavara Ramachandra. No, I cannot do like this here. Then they are not sleeping, but their mind is running here and there. Therefore, be attentive. So you be, see? Shrunushva avahito vidvan janmaya samudiryate. What I am telling, being told, attentively listen. Then, tadetat shravanat sadhyaha, be attentive. At this very moment of listening, bhavabandhar vimokshase, at this very moment, you will be liberated from all the wrong notions. At this moment. Knowledge never happens posthumous. After satsang, I will go and then read my notes. No. Knowledge happens now and here. Now tell me what knowledge you want. You are or not? Yes, you are. You know or not? Yes, you know. What more you want? Knowing and being is one. They are not two. See, if I know Hyderabad is so many hours away from here, but that knowing must be followed by action if I have to reach there. There are two types of knowledges. One knowledge demands the follow-up action. If you do exercise, you will become healthy. Knowledge. Then, but I am not becoming healthy. But then you have to do exercise. Oh. If you chant the Gayatri Mantra, you will become wise. Okay. Then chant. Oh, I have to chant also. Yes. So knowledge followed by action. This is one knowledge. But aparokshanubhuti, see, it is not to be followed by any action. It is not to be followed by any practice. Like, I am. So what do you have to do in this? Or another example, this carpet is red. Now what you have to do here? It is. So that knowledge which does not demand follow-up action is the truth. See, friends? But if somebody has the defective eyes, there are some people who are color blind. So everybody is telling that this carpet is red. And this fellow, he says, no, it's not, it's blue, it's red. So what we can do? Chashma lagao. See? Therefore, Shrunushvahitaha vidvan yanmaya samudirate tadeda shravanat sadhyaha. By listening itself right now, bhavabandhat vimokshase, you will be liberated from the wrong notions that you are carrying on your head. See, we are all suffering only from this one problem, wrong notions. Remove them. Don't create new notions, holier than thou. See, mokshasya hetu prathamo nigadyate vairagyam atyanta anitya vastushu tatasyamaschapi damasti tiksha nyasa prasakta khila karmanam vrusham. Prathamaha mokshasya hetu nigadyate. Now we will tell you the cause which will lead us to the liberation. First, I shall tell you. What is that? Vairagyam atyanta anitya vastushu. See, Vairagya is not disliking. Raga, Dvesha and Vairagya, 3 stages. I like this thing, I don't like this thing. There is one word which is very commonly used in the Western world. Don't use that word. It is not a good word. And that word is hate. I hate brinjal. I hate idli. No. Your whole chemistry will get destroyed. If you don't like, I don't like it. See? So here, Vairagya means not dvesha, not hatred, but rising above the likes and dislikes is Vairagya. See? Both are bondage. Liking is a bondage, hatred is a bondage. Raga is a bondage, Dvesha is a bondage. We have to rise above that. And therefore, no experience can create any turmoil in our mind. Mind remains at peace. See? So, Vairagyam atyanta anitya vastushu all these worldly things, if you observe your own life, what we used to like as a child. See? I don't know what games you played. We used to play the marbles. Did you play marble sometime? And when you used to play marble, and from it just a tack, nice mine. And so many of them keep in the pocket and make a noise. Ajao. See? So, liking for that marble. Now I have become old. Now only one last desire. What is that? In my bathroom I should have a marble. See? That time it was a round marble, now it is a flat marble. Desires have no end. See, friends, therefore, vairagyam atyanta anitya vastushu, minimum requirement is maximum happiness. See? The more I want this, I want that, no end to it. Therefore, vairagyam atyanta anitya vastushu. Another thing, anything that we have, it cannot attract our mind for a longer period of time. First 1 or 2 or 3 days it is so nice, so nice. Afterwards we don't even look at it. Then second is tata shamaschapi damastidiksha. Thereafter the shama, dama, uparati, shraddha, titiksha, samadhana and titiksha, we have already studied this. Shama is swalakshe niyata avastha manasaha shama uchyate. That we have seen. And dama is sarvendriyanam. All the faculties, jnanendriya, karmendriya, they are withdrawn. Titiksha sahanam sarva dukkhanam apratikara purvakam. Nyasaha prasakta akhila karmanam mrisham. And giving up all the unwanted activities once for all. In this manner, we have to get rid of too much getting into, I want to do this, I want to do this. No. Karma, 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 don't get carried away by that. There is no meaning there. Then you are available. I tell you, there are not one, so many of them we have come across. In Rishikesh, one person came. He says, Swamiji, I want to talk to you. I said, start. No, I want to talk to you something personal. I said, no personal. I don't allow anybody to come to my room. Why? Because if I go to your room and I get bored of you, I can walk out. But if somebody comes to my room and I get bored, where do I go? Keep away. Nobody comes to my room. Very clear. But then I want to talk. I say, start. No, there is something private. I say, there is nothing private on the spiritual path. See? It is not a doctor's chamber. Tell what is it. See, I have been doing seva for so many years, but nothing happened. To whom? To those who did seva? Or to you? See, friends, physical activity, etc. can attract our mind up to a particular limit, not beyond that. Therefore, once we are really withdrawn from the world, then we can study the scriptures. Tataha shruti tad mananam satatva dhyanam chiram nitya nirantaram munehe tato vikalpa parimetya vidvan ihaiva nirvana sukham samruchyati. So first of all, we have the spiritual wealth, Shamadhi, Shataka Sampatti, and also dispassion, and also mumukshutvam. Then, tataha, thereafter, Shruti, tat, mananam, satatvam, we have to listen, Shravanam. Mananam, reflection. Now just for understanding, I'll give some data. One person asked me this question, on their book I have written this thing. 1 hour Shravanam, followed by 22.5 hours Mananam. And in remaining half an hour, sit quiet without doing anything. This is the mathematics. So this non-stop reflection is nididhyasan. And when this nididhyasan is intensely going on, without your knowledge, you start living in meditation. Because now the mind is not running here and there. It is committed to the cause. So tataha shruti tad mananam satatvam and then dhyanam chiram. Then we are unbroken commitment to the divine. That is what we told you. We have to lead the meditative life. See, this also yesterday I told you. We don't do waking. Do we do waking? We are in the waking and then we do the things. We don't do dreaming. We are in the dream and then go through good and bad experiences. We don't do deep sleep. We are in the deep sleep and then we start snoring. Try to snore when you are awake. You cannot, because you are not in the deep sleep. So, waking is not done, dream is not done, deep sleep is not done. Why do you do meditation? Then, we have to live in meditation and then conduct the business of life. See, my friends, remove that wrong notion, I have to do meditation. Then pillow here, pillow there. Don't get lost in that. Therefore, dhyanam chiram, chiram continuous. Continuous meditation means what? Living in utter awareness. See? Three things should be consciously worked with. Number one, we live happily, we don't destroy others. Second, we don't cheat others, we don't get cheated by others. Spiritual life doesn't mean anybody can come and make a fool of us. No, you have to lead a life of alertness. As much we should not cheat others, should not get cheated also by others. And the third thing is, we are happy and we don't make anybody miserable. Satchidananda. This is the meaning. Dhyanam chiram nitya nirantaram munehe. Then tataha, thereafter, avikalpam parametya vidvan. Then you come to a, be very attentive, you come to a non-optional experience. Avikalpa. No doubt. Now find out what is that about we have no doubt. We have no doubt about our being. We may have doubt. How many verses are there in Vivekacüdamani? I think there may be 500 and something, I don't remember, some doubt. How many verses are in Bhagavad Gita? I don't know, I am tired of that. But are you there or not? I think I should be there. No, no doubt. Vikalpa means option. Do we have an option whether I am or I am not? Now there is the option. This is the morning, this is not evening. I understand, I don't understand. Options are there. I am healthy, I am not healthy. But there is no option whether I am or I am not. Therefore, who am I? I am beyond the optional existence. We have no option but to be divine. We don't have to become divine. Only Vedanta tells us, nobody has the courage to talk this. See, whether you know or you don't know, you are divine. Whether you want or you don't want, you are divine. This is too much, I don't want to be divine. You are. See, my friends, therefore, dhyanam chiram nitya nirantaram munehe. See, so Shruti tad mananam satatvam dhyanam chiram nitya nirantaram munehe. we are in a continuous meditative poise. See. Then tataha avikalpam parametya vidvan. Then we come to discover this vidvan, this wise seeker, avikalpa, no doubt about it. In the language of Yoga Shastra, this is called the asampradnyat samadhi. Have they studied Patanjali Yoga Darshan? Thank God. Otherwise you will get lost only in that. Don't do all that. Tataha avikalpam parametya vidvan ihaiva nirvana sukham samruchyati. Here and now you shall attain fulfillment in life. Nirvana sukham. Nirvana means what? You will not be influenced by the three arrows. Vana is arrow. There are three arrows which are killing all of us. And for these three arrows, there are three Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. See, the three arrows are Desha Kala Vastu. Time, space and object. These three things do not disturb us. We are one with the truth. See? When these three influence us, then Desha. I am here, I am not in Bangalore. Deshata. Kala, I am old, I am not young. Vastutaha, I am rich, I am not poor. See? These are the three arrows which reduce the infinite to the finite. Nirvana sukham samruchyati. We transcend the limitations of these three arrows. Yad bodhavyam tavedanim Atma natma vivechanam taduchyate maya samyaka shrutvatmanyavadharaya. Now, out of the questions which were asked by the student, the teacher is now telling, not in the same sequence, but in a different sequence. He says, Yad bodhavyam tad eva idanim. Now I shall tell you what is bodhavyam, worthy of knowing. Or more than that, worthy of experiencing. Yad bodhavyam. What is that? Atma, anatma, vivechanam. What is the meaning of the Atma and what is the meaning of the anatma? This I shall now tell you. See. So, yad bodhavyam tadanim Atma, anatma, vivechanam. Tad uchyate maya samyak. That is being told by me. See, Atma, anatma, vivechan is the main topic. And it is being told by me. See, this is so important, the passive voice. I am telling you, no, this is being told, therefore, now be very attentive. Taduchyate maya samyak. Samyak, properly, distinctly, clearly I am going to tell you. Then, shrutva atmani avadharaya. Having heard it, don't go and give lecture to others. Practice on yourself. See? Initially, when the students learn these 5 great elements and then this Panchikaranam, and they get so enchanted. Anybody come. 5 great elements. And then 5 Jnanendriyas. Then 5 Karmendriyas. And then Panchapranas. Don't tell anybody. There was one person running and other was following him. So the people say, hey, what happened? First of all, catch that fellow. So people catch him. He is brought. Has he stolen anything? No, he has not stolen. Then why he was running? So he was asked, why you were running? Actually, he caught hold of me and he wanted to talk to me on Vedanta. Therefore I was running. See, friends, we don't have to tell others. Practice yourself. So, taduchyate maya samyak shrutva atmani avadharaya. Now start working on yourself. See? Atma means that about which there is a sense of I. Anatma means that about which there is no sense of I. For example, this is a mic. In this knowledge, what are the steps that we go through? This is a mic, step number 1. I know this is a mic. Unless there is a knower, knowledge cannot happen. Two inert things, this mic and this camera. Do they know each other? No. So, knowledge can happen only if there is a knower. So, this is a mic, is a knowledge. Then, second thing is, I know this is a mic. 2. And third thing, I am not the mic. 3 things. Now, take a simple example. This is a donkey. I know this is a donkey. What is the third step? I am not the donkey. Imagine if it happens, whatever you know, you become that. This is a donkey. I know this is a donkey. Now I am a donkey? No. So that knowledge where the not I-ness becomes prominent, that is anatma. Anatma means not the self. See? That which is recognized as other than me, which is an objective understanding. Like when it comes to our body, this is a hand. I know this is a hand, it is not a nose. But I am the hand. So, perception of duality followed by the recognition of non-duality is living in wisdom. See? Therefore, yad bodhavyam tadevanim atmanatma vivechanam taduchyate maya samyak shrutva atmani avadharaya. Now try to get it clearly, distinctly. So what is the anatma? Now anatma is being explained exhaustively. Majjasti meda palarakta charma tvaga vhayair dhatu bhireva anvitam padoru vaksho bhujaprushtamastakaihi angai upangai upayuktametata aham mameti prathitham shariram mohaspadam stulamitiriyate budhaihi. Now this is the anatma. What is that? Majjasti meda palarakta charma. These are the 7 dhatus by which our body is made. Majja, the muscles, asti, the bones, then meda, the fat, all these things, blood, skin, etc. And with this the body is made. Then it has got the limbs, pada, the legs, hands, head, body, etc. Angai, upangai, and there are many like fingers, etc. Yukta method. And what is this body? Aham mameti prathitam shariram. This body is recognized by us as I and mine. See, we are tied down to the body by these 2 ropes. I am the body and the body is mine. See, but with the worldly things we are tied down only with 1 rope. That object is mine. And therefore, if we want to cut, it is easier to cut 1 than to cut 2 things. And therefore, unless we have sufficient dispassion and not too much of possessiveness about the world, we cannot enter the second stage of our evolution, wherein we are able to drop the body identification. Because with body, there are 2 things, ahanta and mamata. And with the object, it is only the mamata. So first we have to drop the mamata and then we can come to these two together, ahanta and mamata. Therefore, aham mameti prathitam shariram. So the body is recognized by us as I am body and the body is mind. And mohaspadam, and this is only out of delusion, this is called as sthula mitiryate buddhaihi. So this body is the source of all delusion and this is called as the gross body by the wise people. Now we come to the next one. Nabho nabas swaddahanambu bhumayah Sukshmani bhutani bhavanti tani parasparamshair militani bhutva sthulani cha sthula sharira hetavaha matrastadiya vishaya bhavanti Shabdadaya pancha sukhaya bhoktuhu. Now these are the five great elements. Nabha, space, then air, then fire, then water and earth. These are the five great elements. Then Sukshmani bhutani bhavanti tani. They are not yet grossified. Be attentive. See, what we experience, they are the grossified one. They are not subtle. Then, parasparamshid militani bhutva. Then these subtle, nascent, five great elements, they become grossified. This is called technically as panchikaranam. In this panchikaranam, what happens, the one important thing I'll tell you. Once I was talking on probably this topic or somewhere, so that person, he said, Swamiji, why don't you use the modern techniques like, some board and you can draw the figures and all that, you can explain easily. I said, look here, we are already suffering from objectivity in knowledge. How will you show the space on the paper or on the blackboard? How will you show the space? Swamiji, you can just imagine, like we show, suppose this is a mango. We don't, this is a mango. It is okay with the mango, but with the self, how can you show? See? No, but I can say, okay, then you do it. So he did it. Suppose this is the space. He made a circle oblong like an egg. This is the space. Label it space. Another one. Same type. This is the air. So 5 eggs he kept it. Then you have to cut them half. Cut. Second figure. The third one. The lower one cut into 4 lines. Okay. And then take the one part of each of the 5, each of the remaining 4, and mix it with the 5th. Then this is called as Panchikarana. Now it goes in your head. So the space is like an egg, the air is like an egg, and you get into an omelette. See, friends, do not objectify the subject. This is you. We have not used any description. We have not used any means of knowledge. We are not talking about concepts. See, friends, Therefore, minimum supports, we are closer to our own being. In the waking state, so many supports. In the deep sleep, minimum supports. Before going to sleep, supports are required. Good bed is required, nice fresh air is required, you require a nice thing to cover yourself, all that is required. But once you are in the deep sleep, all supports disappear. Therefore, that which is present in the absence of everything is the truth. And therefore, make absence as an object of knowledge. But absence cannot be an object. Then absence of what? See? Absence of what? So take any object, absence of that. Now what is the object? Word or the sound, shabda. Now make absence of the shabda as an object of knowledge. See what happens. Words or shabda are produced by us as well as by the world. So first, we have got control over ourselves. So don't talk to yourself. Meaning, you are making silence as an object of your experience. And to substantiate that, we do not react to any sounds. This is the truth. That which supports the absence cannot be absent. And this is not against presence or absence. It's beyond presence and absence. Like the space supports the presence of the contents. In their absence, there is no loss. See? The earth is moving around the sun. Where? In the space. So when the earth moves from point 1 to point 2, in that point 1, oh, it has gone, it was such a nice thing. No. Space is not influenced by presence or absence of anything. Exactly the same way. We are not influenced by presence of the waking and dream and absence of the waking and dream called deep sleep and samadhi. That which is beyond the influence of the presence and absence of things and beings is the truth. And therefore, to hold first, we have to catch hold of the absence as an object of experience. When you make absence as an object of experience, you drop all your faculties. Shabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa, gandha. All the 5 objects are dropped. But in their absence, we continue to be. Work on this, my friends. Then slowly, slowly, we will be able to drop this gross world and discover the joy that we are. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.